Your souls chose to reincarnate during this time period. Like, that's how strong your soul is. It took on the opportunity of experiencing this shift. Welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, welcome and thank you so much for tuning in. I am Astrologal Gal and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be how to stay grounded during this time. My tips, my techniques, and things that I do personally throughout my day to remain grounded. And I think especially during this time, it's really chaotic, really dense. There's a lot going on collectively that has been circulating a lot of fear, and I think now more than ever it's really important to stay grounded and to really focus on your mental health. I'm going to talk to you guys about routines that I have integrated throughout my own days to help me stay grounded during this time. So as you guys know, this time we're experiencing collectively is very heavy. It feels very dense, and honestly, I truly believe it's only going to get more dense in the months to come. I feel in my heart that there's just more that's going to be, lifted to the surface for us to work on individually and collectively. And I just feel like with having centuries of suppression, one thing after the other is going to continue surfacing for us to look at as a collective. On this topic, I do want to mention, I understand that this is a very emotionally driven time, and I do understand the anger and the fear that people are experiencing. Although I don't think that we should be projecting judgment on others for the way that they're choosing to show up during this time. We are each on our own individual journeys of self-growth and self-evolution, and everybody's role during this time is going to look vastly different. Now is really a time to hold one another tighter. Now is a time of showing unconditional love and compassion to all beings, and trusting that everybody is exactly where they need to be, doing exactly what they need to be doing, playing their individual roles. As emotionally driven as this time is, you're only going to be depleting your own cup by reacting emotionally to the way others are choosing to show up during this time. If you know better, you do better, and I think that everybody's doing the best of their capabilities, their knowledge, and all I can say is be the example that you want others to follow. Alright, so on a lighter note, let's go ahead and jump into some of these techniques and rituals that I implement during my day to help me remain grounded, especially during this time. One of the most important things I can think of is, what are you putting in your body? And I know during this time it can be really easy to just grab comfort food and kind of indulge into things that are quick and easy. Something that has been really helpful for myself is making sure that I start my morning with a really grounding meal. Don't get me wrong, I still have days where I eat things that I'm not proud of, but I noticed that my mental health and my emotional stability and my sense of feeling grounded is a lot more stable when I'm eating certain foods. So other healthy foods for grounding are red fruits and vegetables, nuts, oats, seeds such as chia and flax, sunflower seeds, quinoa, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, potatoes, yams, carrots, turnips, radishes, and beets. Dark chocolate is very grounding. And I know this might sound pretty obvious to most of you, but caffeine intake can be a catalyst of a lot of anxiety and anxiousness. So I recommend you be mindful if you're going to consume caffeine. And so after I have my smoothie bowl, I'll usually be very intentional about how I spend my mornings, as I feel like that sets a tone for the rest of my day. I'll usually have healing frequencies playing in the background. I'll either have the frequencies of 432 or 528. Binary beats are really great as well. I'll usually sit down with my sound bowls and just kind of tune into the energy of them, let them kind of attune me or show me where I'm feeling imbalanced. And then I really enjoy coming over to my morning table and just kind of taking some time with my tarot cards and checking in, seeing if there's any messages for me for the day. I'll pull a few cards, let the messages come through. I'll sit with them, reflect on them. Oracle cards can be a bit more loving and nurturing, so I do enjoy those for the morning time. This deck specifically is the Wisdom Oracle deck, and I have this little book here where I'll go and read the message, and then I like to sit with it and just reflect on its message. And then I'll take out my little journal, and here I am exposing myself and my emotions. I think it's really important to express how we're feeling at this time, whether it be in a journal, speaking out loud, having deep internal dialogue, calling a family member, a friend, and just expressing to them what's going on. So another thing I find to be very helpful to really tune into your root chakra as well as your feet chakras. And I know the feet chakras are often forgot about because we usually typically are focusing on the main 7 chakras. And oftentimes if our root chakra is depleted or blocked, we then are not able to take in any energy to, I hope you guys know what this means because I just forgot the word. The energy flow is not circulating. The feet chakras are the chakras that are a direct portal to the Earth's energy. Before bed, I will put some lavender oil in the palms of my hands with any sort of diluter. It could be coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, really whatever you have works. Just dilute it a little bit and just kind of massage the bottoms and the soles of my feet. The root chakra is the first chakra and it's located at the base of your spine. The color of this chakra is red, and this chakra primarily focuses on our physical body and our feelings of security and safety. One of the quickest and easiest ways of connecting with the Earth's energy is skin to earth contact. Some people call this earthing, a lot of people call it grounding. If you can, place your hands and feet down onto the earth. If you don't have access to connecting with Earth's energy directly, weighted blankets work really well. Holding stones in your hand work really well, as stones are a direct conduit of Earth. You know, if you have any crystals that help you feel more grounded, of course, wear them. Be mindful of the crystal's energy you're working with and how it can support you through feeling more grounded. Personally, my favorite grounding crystals are garnet, obsidian, carnelian, tourmaline, and shungite. I recommend to keep it close to your body, wear it, necklace, bracelet, rings, whatever you have. You put stones on your body, hold stones in your palms. You're still directly connecting with Earth's energy. I do like to wear red as a reminder of staying grounded and staying connected and being mindful of my root chakra. Seeing the color red promotes feelings of safety and security. So if you are feeling unsafe or if you are feeling somewhat isolated during this time, the tip would be to incorporate more reds into your wardrobe. Alright, so another suggestion is to be very mindful what you're consuming. And I'm not just talking food, although food is a part of it, but what are you consuming with your 5 senses? What media are you consuming with your eyes and your ears? What music and what podcast are you listening to? Who are you having conversations with? Who are you exchanging energy with? And do these conversations that you're choosing to give your energy to align with the knowings of your highest self? Just be mindful of where you're giving your energy right now. Like, be really loving toward all of your consumption, not just when it comes to food, but what's going to help nurture you energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I totally get that we all want to be informed during this time, as there's so much happening. We just went North Node into Gemini. Like, we're all consuming so much information. So one of the last things I'm going to mention is a technique that I know some of you are probably already aware of. It's the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, and this really pulls you back into the present moment and grounds you back into your physical body. How this works is you will acknowledge 5 things around you that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, you'll acknowledge 3 things that you can hear, you'll acknowledge 2 things that you can smell, and you'll acknowledge 1 thing that you can taste. So those are my tips. Those are some things I do throughout my day. I'm curious to hear from you guys what you guys do to stay grounded during this time. And I think it will be fun if we could connect below in the comment section and just kind of talk about how we're feeling and what we're doing to stay grounded. We can kind of collaborate in the comments what works for us individually, and maybe we'll all find new perspectives on what can be grounding during this time. I hope you at least found 1 thing that you can now integrate to your own self-care practices of staying grounded. Thank you guys for being here for this shift. This is a very heavy, dense, and chaotic time we're all experiencing, and we're all experiencing it to different degrees. So let's be kind to one another, let's be gentle with one another, let's be more compassionate, more loving, because we never know what somebody is going through behind the veils that they have up. If you guys want to chat with me, I will be in the comment section responding to all of your comments. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, I will have my website linked below. Your opinions and your suggestions matter to me, and I want your voice to be heard here. So this is always going to be a safe space for your voice to be heard and to be recognized. And I want you guys to know that you are exactly where you need to be. Your souls chose to reincarnate during this time period. Like, that's how strong your soul is. It took on the opportunity of experiencing this shift. I hope you guys stay safe, healthy, and grounded, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.